What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to install an overflow for a French drain dry well. Now, I had installed a mini French drain over here, and well, since I didn't install as much as I wanted another dry well on the other side. All the water coming to here, it can't make it dissipate fast enough. So thankfully she has a grate on the other side of the gate. So I'm going to make an overflow, so that way when the water builds up, instead of it just sitting and trying to drain straight down, now I'm going to make it so it can overflow and go out on the other side of her gate, so that way it's no longer trapped in here with the pavers. So let's get started. And here we go. This is just trying to break it under it all a little bit. You already see the water went to the other side. Now I just got to go through on the other side, so that way it can actually facilitate all the way and evacuate to the storm drain. So this is exactly how you do it. Got the dry well catch basin here, overflow line going outside on the other side of the fence. And here's the other side of the fence. As you can see, the storm grate is right here. So gonna have the pipe come through and be able to drain out and drain into the storm drain. And as you can see, just from breaking through, all the water is coming out and flowing right to the storm drain. And I'm going to shove a solid pipe all the way through, so that way the water will always have a way to, when it builds up into the dry well gets too full too fast, it'll be able to evac and come out and drain out here. And as you can see from this side, the water just keeps coming out, keeps flowing down on the overflow. That's exactly how it's going to work when the pipe is in there. So that way it won't ever come above the grate again. It'll be able to just flow out into the yard on the other side of the fence to the storm drain. And this is how it's going to look. Gonna have the pipe in, going on the other side. I'm gonna put a piece of sock on this side, so that way the rocks and everything don't clog it. And that'll be the overflow. Here we go. This is what it'll look like. Put some sock. I always want some sock over the end of it. Tied it off. Gonna put rock all around it, so that way it won't be able to fill up over this. Instead, it'll evac and go all the way out to the storm drain back there. And as you can see by the level, completely downhill. So as soon as the water starts to build up at all, it's just gonna go to the storm drain like it's supposed to. Now to backfill it all and see if I can make it work. And here we go. This is how it's all gonna look like in the end. We're gonna go ahead and turn this on. Just as if the water and the sprinklers and everything was just running down, so that way we have the water rushing into there. So keep going and keep going and keep going. We are going to walk around so you guys can see from the other side. And here we go. This is how it works. As the water starts to build up on the inside where the catch basin is, instead of it building up too much to overflow and keep the yard really saturated, now the water will be able to, instead of just being able to drain into the ground, it'll have an overflow line, which will now make it overflow to the storm drain. So that way the ground can have a chance to dry out and not stay so saturated, and the dry well will be able to drain. Another job well done by Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until the next one. Here we go. We have the sprinkler system on. The yard is getting completely saturated with water, how it's supposed to. And then over here, as you can see, the water is still coming out. So it's going in the dry well, trying to drain to the ground and overflow at the same time. So that is exactly how it's done. And here we go. As you can see, the sprinklers on this zone are now off. You can see all the water on the ground. It's all making its way to the catch basin, just like it's supposed to. And I even went a step further, turn on the zone prior, so that way the water will be able to build up as well watering the yard. It'll end up going in this grate first as it travels down the side. And that also always goes down to here to the dry well. So that is how you fix a flooded yard with a French drain, dry well, and overflow.